What's up, everybody? My name is Skooch, and welcome back to Dream Daddy. Now, if you're just joining us, we finished all of our second dates with Craig, Matt, Brian, Damien, Hugo, and Joseph. Not Robert, because he left me in the scene zone, so fuck that guy. But now it's time to start closing out with some dads. I heard that once you do the third date, that's the end of the game, so don't worry, I did save here. Just in case, I'm gonna save in front of you guys right now. Boom, saved. Okay, so we're gonna do Damien, and then we're gonna do Craig, and then probably Matt, and if you guys want the rest, we could do the rest, but let's just do this for now, and let's just see how I feel about it. Boom! Damien Bloodmarch, the guy I've been in love with since I first laid my eyes upon him. You know what they say about their dates? They get pretty serious. Are you sure this is your dream daddy? I am sure! I am positive that Mr. Bloodmarch is my dream daddy. Is it gonna be like a unveiling that he's a vampire? What's gonna happen? What's gonna change? Is it gonna be weird? I don't know. I've never seen a third date in this game. I've avoided almost all spoilers. So, you know, I'm excited. Sleep is important. Make sure you're getting enough. Well, wish I knew that my whole life. All right. Ever since we had that picnic in the graveyard, Damien and I have been spending a lot of time together. We go on nighttime strolls pretty regularly. He was so impressed with the first letter I wrote him that he insisted we only communicate by post instead of through Dadbook. I initially protested, but he gave me one of his old signet rings to use as a seal for my letter, and I just couldn't say no. Hanging out with that goth dad again? Goth daddy is best daddy. Please, Amanda, you know his name. And yes, be honest with me here, Pops. Is he actually a vampire? I remember you inviting him into our household that one time, and I've seen The Lost Boys, and I honestly would have preferred trying to see if he could have walked through the threshold of our home under his own power. Stop it. Yes, Amanda. I have become Damien's familiar. I am compelled under his curse. I'm sorry, sweetie. Turn into a bat. I don't think. What's the point of being a vampire if you can't turn into a bat? Good question, Amanda. Well, okay, I'm off. Are you taking the car, or are you flying off into the night on the leathery wings of a bat? One of those. While I'm out, can you throw away the garlic bread that's in the freezer so I don't die? That would be great. I'm keeping it there as insurance. You understand, right? That's my girl. I mean, I guess I'm proud of you, even though this is me you're talking about, Amanda. If anything, you're gonna become a vampire too. Damien and I walk along the water's edge, chatting. Damien's cloak. He hates it when people call it a cape. Damien's cloak flutters behind him in the breeze. This is gonna seem like a silly question, but why do goths wear black? Gothic subculture has always been associated with death, so it would make sense that the style surrounding it would be greatly influenced by mourning. Interestingly enough, though, was that in the Victorian era, Queen Victoria herself mourned the death of her late husband for 10 whole years, wearing black for the rest of her life. If that's not goth, I don't know what is. Yeah, that's pretty goth. I have another question. Go ahead. How are you so comfortable with death? You mentioned in the graveyard that it helps you appreciate your life, or something. I've experienced several losses over the course of my life. I truly believe the only manageable way to cope with it is to accept death as simply a part of living. It's the single universal truth for every human who has ever lived. I am going to die, you're going to die, and life carries on without us. Doesn't that make you feel scared? Not at all. Without the advances of modern science, death was everywhere in the Victorian era, and yet funerals were major social functions. Victorians were obsessed with mementos of their loved ones, even going so far as to take elaborately staged photographs of their dead relatives. The minutiae of mourning was so complex that there were set periods of grieving that were deemed acceptable based on who in your life has passed. Now, we don't have any of that. If you lose somebody, you end up feeling lost yourself because we have no modern equivalent of those formalities. We need to allow ourselves time to grieve, to feel that loss fully, but not allow it to consume us. So, no, I'm not afraid of death. This is all actually pretty good advice. I believe it was a waste to spend your life dreading the end of it. The time we have here is brief and fleeting, and occasionally cruel, but it is at all times precious. To stare death in the face and live despite that, I think, is a noble existence. Let's save the mourning for the dead. Wow, that's beautiful. I can see the moonlight in the bay glint off Damien's eyes. He smiles. We turn to the harbor and watch ships pass, breathing in the salty sea air. That's romantic. I look to Damien again and can't help but be entranced by his charm, his mystery. I find everything about him so fascinating. I lean in closer to Damien, closing my eyes as I do so. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. I have to take this. You motherfucking, who did that? Who's calling Damien right now? Damien steps away from me to answer his phone. Oh no, I hope it isn't Lucian again. After speaking in hushed tones for a few moments, Damien returns to me. Everything okay?
What?
There's an emergency. Lucian? No, thankfully, but I must take my leave. Oh, okay. Is there anything I can do to help? Dads do have to stick together, right? You know it. Then come. There isn't time to waste. All right, what are we going to do? After a short drive in silence, we arrive at a rundown building on the outskirts of town. Where are we? It's better if I just show you. I push the surprisingly heavy door open and find myself in a dimly lit waiting room. A few rickety chairs line the walls, and there doesn't seem to be anyone behind the front desk. There are a few paintings and pictures on the wall, but they're so nondescript I'm unsure of what kind of place this is. Wait here a moment. I'll be right back. Damien walks off down a corridor, his boot heels echoing through the halls of this seemingly empty building. Distant howls echo from someplace I can't see, and there's a faint scratching sound, like claws on tile. We're in a fucking, look, there's cages right there, Skooch. This is obviously like a dog shelter or a dog place. I cautiously peek down the hall and find stall after stall of scared-looking dogs. A few of them notice me and skitter up to the chain-link fence, sticking their noses through to sniff at the air. Wow, this place seems kind of scary. What have I gotten myself into? Suddenly, the lights shut off. I panic, unsure of where I am or how to get out. I stumble through the darkness, my breathing getting heavier and heavier. Damien? The lights finally turn back on. Hey, sailor. Mary, what are you doing here? Yeah, Mary, fuck off. No, I'm kidding. You aren't here for the fight club. I don't want to get punched in the face. Great, because this is an animal shelter. A what?
Hey.
We take care of stray animals and then people adopt the stray animals. Didn't you see the pets when you walked in? Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry, I didn't really expect to see you volunteering at an animal shelter.
Ugh.
Wow. Okay, kid, way to put me in a box. Dames, you hear this baloney? Just one moment. Thunder cracks as a door bursts open. Appearing from the shadows, I see Damien. Huh? Whoa! Hold on! What am I looking at? Is that Damien? Damien? Hey. It's Damien. He looks completely different. No cloak, no Victorian-era clothing, no makeup. I wasn't planning to share this side of me until much later, but I'm not as goth as you think. I'm a systems administrator for the IT department of a realty company. I wear tennis shoes to work, and I listen to Bruce Springsteen. I enjoy going to the hardware store and looking at storage solutions. And I volunteer in this animal shelter in my spare time. I'm boring. That's not boring. It's cool to have two sides. I'm fascinated with Victorian history and goth lifestyle. That much is true. It's just not all that I am, and I need you to know that. Oh, hate to kill the moment here, but there's some pressing business that needs attending to.
Oh, my.
Oh, right. It's Duchess Cordelia. Again? Who's Duchess Cordelia? She's one of the pups. Gets out all the time. She somehow learned how to open doors, and now she's unstoppable. When did she get out? This morning. I went to go sing sea shanties to the cats, and when I came back, she had already bolted. I have to stay here with the pets, so I need you two to go out and find her. Of course. Where could she be? She always ends up running off to the same places. Here, let me draw you a map. Mary starts scribbling on the back of a pet adoption form. She's very smart, ruthless even. You need to stay on your toes and get her back by sundown, or else she'll turn into a werewolf and starts eating people. What? You're a perfect little peach, Skooch. We just don't want her to be stuck outside when it's cold. Oh. Now grab some treats and we can hit the road. Damien and I look over the map Mary created for us. All right, cool. Oh, man. I'm Nerd House? Hey, Nerd House. Why? Why am I the nerd? At least you're not Other Nerd's house. Looks like you're moving up in the pecking order. Who's Other Nerd? Who is Other Nerd? Congrats, kiddo. Where should we head first? Softball field, Bayside. Softball field, Bayside. What's the closest? Where are we? Where's the shelter? Does it show us where the shelter is? Right here. This must be the shelter. So the closest place is the coffee spoon. Damien and I exit the parking lot and start driving towards town. I look over to him. He seems concerned. Shouldn't be too hard to find Duchess, right? She's a pretty big pup. Mary wasn't kidding when she said that that dog was smart. One time she correctly guessed the winner of the Kentucky Derby. It was a really great year for Bark, Bark, Bark. That's pretty funny. I don't know. What do you think our odds are, Skooch? This'll be easy. Gotta stay positive, abandon all hope. Ye who enter here. This'll be easy. No sweat. If I can wrangle a toddler who suddenly decides that she's princess of the drywall and then spend 3 hours fishing a toddler out of a crawl space in our attic, I can find the dog. It was Amanda. Amanda did that. Let's just hope for the best. Wait, he didn't like that? We got this. We park in front of Matt's coffee shop and walk inside. It seems like a slow day. Matt sits behind the counter, reading a book. Hey, Matt.
Hey.
Hey, didn't expect to see you two today. What's up? Have you seen any stray dogs around? Can't say that I have. You looking for one? Can you describe them to me? Enormous. That's pretty well covers it.
Hey, yeah.
Cool. I find strays digging for food scraps in the alley out back sometimes. I'll be sure to keep an eye out. We head back to the car. All right, now the softball field. Softball field, and then we're going to the aquarium. I am an idiot. That's the shelter. I thought this was the shelter. Whoopsie daisy. All right, well, we're going to keep going in this order anyway. Softball field. We drive to the softball field. It looks like Craig's team is practicing. I wonder if any of the kids saw something. Craig spots us and jogs over, softball bat slung over his shoulder. Hey, bros, what's up? Craig, you wouldn't have happened to see a dog around here, have you? One escaped from the animal shelter and we're trying to locate her. I don't think so. Maybe one of the girls saw something.
Nice.
Girls? Hi, Amanda's dad. Hi, Lucian's dad. We have names. Girls, have you seen any dogs around? There was a big dog here just a few minutes ago. I don't think she had an owner, but it really wanted to play. We tried to play fetch with her, but she just took the softball and ran. That's a smart-ass dog. God damn it, Duchess. I think she ate it, actually. Uh-oh. She was a lot of dog. Here, take another softball. Might come in handy later. Many thanks, Craig. All right, well, now that we've been to the softball field, the aquarium, and then the Bayside. Aquarium, Bayside. Aquarium, Bayside, cul-de-sac. Aquarium, Bayside, cul-de-sac. Okay, aquarium, Bayside, cul-de-sac. Damien and I stop by the aquarium. Everything looks in order here, but it might help to get out of the car and take a look. You seen anything?
Oh, no.
No dog here. Not even a sign of her. Did you know that penguins are considered the Goths of the sea? Damien, I want to believe you so badly. Alright, there was nothing there. Okay, Alright, where are we? We're at the aquarium. Should we go back to the softball field and then the Bayside? Let's go Bayside right now. We arrived back at the Bayside. Just like old times, huh? I remember it as if it was yesterday. I mean, earlier today. So, what do you think? Any side of the pooch? None yet, although who knows if she made it onto to any of these ships. The Duchess would do that? I wouldn't put it past her, to know how to navigate into rough seas without a compass. Very smart. Pops? Damien and I turned to see my daughter. Amanda, what are you doing here? Did you think I just stayed inside all day, vegging out on the couch and watching TV? Oh, sorry. What are you doing? I'm heading home to go veg out on the couch and watch TV. Had to get a burrito first. Young miss, have you seen a dog around here? Oh, you bet. I saw a Pomeranian with a pole around its neck. I saw a big old Doberman named Henry. There was a stroller full of Yorkies, a Greyhound, a Golden Retriever. Did you see a Mastiff anywhere? No dice. I would definitely have remembered that. I gotta run though. This burrito has about 10 minutes before the cheese breaks down the molecular structure of the tortilla, making it all soggy. You understand? I do? Of course. Have a lovely evening, Miss McDad. I like how that's the default name it gave me. I fear that the hours are growing short. We must make haste as if we were finding the Duchess by sundown. Damien looks more stressed out by the minute. I gotta think of something to lighten the mood. What kind of dogs does a vampire have? How many goths does it take to screw on? Is it knock knock? What kind of dog does a vampire have? I would imagine it would be unwise for a vampire to take up the company of a smaller mammal for the means of companionship. It would be too tempting to a bloodhound. I was gonna say bloodhound, Damien. Oh! Yes! Haha! Damn it! He didn't like that. Jeez. I keep reading Damien's directions from the map as we drive around town. Ah, shit, we haven't checked the cul-de-sac yet. Cul-de-sac, 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 cul-de-sac. Cul-de-sac. We drive through a cul-de-sac and see everyone, and everyone seems pretty normal. It looks like Brian's doing some yard work. We pull into Brian's driveway and hop out. Hey, don't step on the grass. I just mowed. Have you seen any unusual activity in the area today? Aside from your underwatered lawn? Oh, here we go. How dare you? I take my lawn care very seriously. Skooch, please. You haven't seen a dog run through here, have you? Well, a few hours ago I heard Maxwell barking at something. When I came outside, my garden had been torn to shreds. It's going to take forever to re-till my soil. That could be a dog, or a rather feisty raccoon. Whatever it was, it might have been hungry. Ate all of my tomatoes. I'm very sorry to hear that about your garden. If you need assistance restoring it to its former glory, please don't hesitate to contact me. Will do, buddy. Good luck finding that dog. She's probably still hungry. I wonder if she's looking for more food elsewhere. Yup, going back to the coffee spoon now. Coffee spoon. Coffee spoon. We head back inside the coffee spoon. Hey, Matt. Guys, I think I may have seen that dog you were looking for.
What?
You did? A brown mastiff? Size of a house? Yeah, I saw it digging through the trash in the back. It ran away when I tried to get closer, though. Fuck! Did you see what direction it ran in? Matt thinks for a second. Might have been running east, I think. The pup tore through 3 pans of old banana bread Kennedys. Want to take some for the road, just in case? Sure thing. Matt packages up a slice. Thanks for the slice. The road slice. The banana bread Kennedys is gonna be so good. I think he meant to give it to you for the dog. Right, I meant it's gonna be so good for the dog to eat. Alright, I feel like we're on the right track. You think? If we keep this up, we'll find the Duchess in no time. Hey, if you like dogs so much, why don't you have any? Lucian is severely allergic. I wouldn't put him through that. But there are still a lot of dogs in my life, so for that, I am grateful. There's about to be one more dog in your life, buddy. Splendid attitude. Let's not waste any more time. Verily. Oh, I thought he was trying to I thought he was saying that to be funny. Alright, east. East from the coffee spoon would be the Bayside. The Bayside. Damien and I arrived back at the Bayside. Doesn't seem like anything has changed here. But Matt said the Duchess went east from the coffee spoon. I suppose we need to go. Not so east? What the fuck does that mean? What the fuck? Oh, okay, aquarium. Cul-de-sac. Okay, that makes sense. We arrive at the cul-de-sac to find everything looking normal, except, Hugo's front door is wide open. She can open doors. This is classic Duchess Cordelia, a telltale sign. We should approach with caution. Whatever goes down in there, I've got your back. We creep up onto the porch and step inside. Ha! There, sitting in the center of Hugo's living room, like she owns the damn place, is one of the biggest dogs I've ever seen. Woof! Well, she hasn't broken anything in here yet. Wonderful. Now all we have to do is get this leash on her before she tries to escape again and get out of here before Hugo comes home. Easy peasy. Duchess, come here. The Duchess eyes Damien warily. As he approaches, she begins to growl. She's on her guard. We'll need another plan. Try banana bread. Give her the banana bread Kennedys. I reach into my pocket and pull out the slice of banana bread Kennedys Matt gave me. Duchess sniffs the air and hones in on my bread. Come here, girl. Nice and easy. I've got some yummy homemade vegan and possibly gluten-free banana bread, if that's what you're into. Shut up, Outlook. The Duchess cautiously approaches me and gives the bread a good sniff, before gently taking it from my hand and dropping it on the ground, like dogs always do for some reason. She curls up and stares, and starts munching on the bread. Success! Damien walks up behind the Duchess and attaches the leash to her collar. She immediately notices and starts whining. It's time to go home now, Duchess. Damien gives a tug on the leash. She won't move. Duchess, what happened to our rapport? You and I used to be bosom buddies. Ew, that sounds gross. She still doesn't move. She's huge. There's no way we could even try to lift her. Well, this is a weird situation to be in. I think we're literally trespassing in our friend's house with this large dog. What are you nerds doing? Ernest stands in the doorway with a plate of pizza rolls. Don't tell your dad about this. We're definitely not... No, don't tell your dad about this. We're definitely not trespassing. What flavor pizza rolls are those? Damien is all business right now, so let's just say we're definitely not trespassing. Don't tell your dad. I'm definitely telling Hugo about this. Hey man, be cool. I am cool. Cool enough to not tell your dad? You're good. The Duchess notices Ernest and starts pulling against the leash. Why is this dog in my house? It's a long... The Duchess suddenly breaks free from Damien's grip and hurtles towards Ernest. Ah! Ernest and the Duchess fall to the ground. Pizza rolls fly everywhere. This is bad! Ernest, are you okay? Ernest feeds the Duchess a pizza roll. Hey, she likes pizza rolls! Ernest sits up and the dog keeps licking his face. Oh, hey. Hugo stands in the doorway, looking like he's at a loss for words.
Whoa!
What are you guys? Whose dog is this? It's a long story, but it involves a large dog who knows how to open doors. Both. Hugo, may I present to you Duchess Cordelia. How do you do? Barf. We're friends. The Duchess licks Ernest's face. She's from a local animal shelter. She got out and we've been chasing her all around town. Your house was her final stop. Dad, can we keep her? Ernest, I don't know if we're set up to take care of a...
What?
Wait, did you call me Dad? Come on, please. Look how cute she is. Hugo sighs. We had been talking about adopting a dog for a while, but you have to promise you'll take care of her. Yeah, I'll give her all the pizza rolls her little heart desires. Big heart. I suddenly remember what's going on the back of this map and pull a pen out of my pocket. Got the forms ready for you, if you're interested. I'll even waive the adoption fee, since, you know, we technically broke into your household. Well, alright, it's a deal. Hugo steps onto the porch with us and signs the form while Ernest plays with the Duchess inside. He sure seems to be happy with his new friend. I know, he called me Dad, can you believe it? Damien places a hand on Hugo's shoulder. I certainly can. I think this will be really good for Ernest. It should teach him some responsibility. You should probably look into getting better locks on your doors, though. The Duchess is a wily one. Better do right by her and she'll love you two forever. Thank you. Well, that went a lot smoother than I thought it would. And long story short, the Duchess now lives in a happy home and neither of us were charged for breaking and entering. Neither of us were charged for breaking and entering. So, all in one, I think it was a fine day's work. Nice work, you two. Skooch, you could be a valuable asset to our team of volunteers, you know? If you ever feel like petting some puppies, hit me up. Mary, I always feel like petting some puppies. Good to know. Well, I'll catch you fellas later. Mary starts to leave. And one last thing. Damian's been telling me about you. Glad he finally brought you around. Oh, yeah. Damian's my special boy. I love him. We go way back. And I got a vested interest in his health, success, and well-being. If you ever hurt him, Mary,
hey,
you can fill in the blanks. I go, yes, ma'am. Mary leaves me alone with Damien. So, about the whole goth thing. I, completely understand if you aren't interested in me anymore. I obviously am. What? Am I missing something here? I'm not a cool goth prince. I'm boring. I own 5 pairs of tennis shoes. I wear dumb glasses. Don't you care? He looks so nervous. Damien, do you really think I only like you because of all the goth stuff? That's all cool, but the best thing about you is how passionate you are about the things you love. History, art, Victorian fashion, dogs, storage solutions, it doesn't matter what it is. You care, and that's awesome. It's true. Passion is the hottest thing ever. And also, the glasses are very cute. They're V-cute. You don't think I'm boring at all? If you're boring, then I don't know what that makes me. I spend too much time online shopping for flashlights. I get excited to mow my lawn on Saturdays. I get cranky about commercials being too loud. I've even been thinking about making my own peanut butter. Then maybe we can be boring together. Yes, we can, Damien. It would never be boring if it was with you. Oh my God. Damien suddenly closes the gap between us and pulls me into a hug. He buries his face on my shoulder. His hair smells like lavender and rosemary. I was so scared you wouldn't like me. Quite the opposite. Damien pulls away for a second and looks me in the eyes. Without the colored contacts, his eyes are so dark and soulful. May I kiss you? Of course! Does a bat have wings? Thou art welcome. Thou art welcome. Verily, you may take upon yourself the... You know what? Just kiss me. He smiles slightly and leans in, giving me a gentle kiss. Damien pulls away and gives me an intense look. Do you want to help me take care of the puppies? Yes, I do! Damien and I arrive back at the cul-de-sac, our fingers intertwined. Like a proper gentleman, he walks me to my doorstep. So he has the pants? Why don't I have the pants? This was lovely. Thank you for understanding. Thank you for everything. I'm very happy I can be myself around you. I'm glad, but I have one request. What's that? Can we keep sending each other letters? But of course! Damien kisses me one last time before turning around and heading home. Amanda runs back to the couch from the window and tries to look as nonchalant as possible. Hello, Father. I was sitting here on the couch this entire time. Hi, Amanda. So, are you guys, like, starting a vampire coven together? Oh, plot twist. Mothman. Damien's actually Mothman. I didn't see it coming either. Genius. Well, whatever's happening, I'm really glad you two are happy. You deserve it, Dad. Aw, shucks. I'm gonna head to bed. Catch you in the morning? Sure thing. I make my way to my room and fall into my bed with my heart full, excited for the days to come. I kind of fucked this one up, didn't I? Ah, an A!
My
yes!
dear friend, you've simply taken the egg on this one. Taken the egg is a, it's a Victorian phrase. It technically means winning, so, ultimately, you've won.
His things are the best. I like when he talks more than everyone else. Everyone else is just like, hey, pretty dope. Alright, what now? What happens now? Always bring a war chest? Alright. Woo! I think I have everything finally set up. Amanda should be here any minute now. I think that's her in the car in the driveway. I think that's her car in the driveway. Okay. Gotta act natural. Be cool, Skooch. Be cool. Amanda walks in through the door with a suspicious look on her face. Hey, Dad. Off to a good start. Something fishy? Rats. What? No! You asked too many questions. Sorry, sweetie, it's the feds. What? No! I had a crab cake sandwich for lunch. That's probably it. You're allergic to shellfish. Oh no. I forgot. Again. Dad? Oh gosh, I'm gonna be sick. What have I done? I'm kidding! You're right. I have a little surprise for you. Yeah, I can tell. You're very bad at lying. Amanda, my dear, would you care to join me in the kitchen? Father, it would fill my heart with glee. I lead Amanda over to the kitchen table where a present lies covered under a tablecloth. It's nothing special, but I wanted to get you a little something. You graduated high school last week, and I know you told me not to make a big deal about it, but... Aw, Dad, you... I dramatically whip the cloth off the table. Amanda's jaw drops. No way! I figure you probably won't be able to get cable in the dorm, so I thought it might be nice to take a piece of home with you. A DVD box set of Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Truckers. This is all 19 seasons. That's a lot of fucking seasons. And bonus material, including commentary with actual ghosts featured on the show. Dad, I love this. Thank you. She gives me a big hug. I'm glad you like it. Hey, you want to hang out with me in the backyard for a bit? Toss the old pigskin or something? Totally. I follow Amanda into the back door. You told me not to make a big deal, but you seem to have forgotten that my entire mission in life is to make a big deal out of your accomplishments. So consider this your graduation party. What the fuck is Robert doing here? No, I'm just kidding. I like Robert still, don't worry. Surprise! Dad, everyone's here. Well, yeah, everyone will have to come and support you. Is that a mac and cheese bar? It sure is. Fully customizable, down to the type of mac. And there's an ice cream cake, the good kind with the crunches in the middle. I don't know what to say. Don't say anything. Just go have fun with your pals, all right? I'm so proud of you, Amanda. Amanda smiles and runs to her friends. I should make the rounds and make sure everyone's having a good time. But first, mac and cheese. Oh, it's too much feels. Skooch, my dude. Pablo, how's the shirt business going? My bud, I got men's shirts, I got women's shirts, I got tank tops in a variety of sizes, shapes, and colors. Each one of them of fine quality, screen printed with the logo and visage of world-renowned witch house outfit, Vacant Veal. Purchasable at most respectable retailers, but more specifically, out of the trunk of my car. I'm also selling my mom's world-famous homemade apple butter. Never stop hustling, Pablo. Baby, you got it. I walk over to Mary, who's having a lively conversation with Amanda. Are you gonna smile for the fucking first time, Mary? We have a real fluffy Samoyed. We have a real fluffy Samoyed right now. I don't know what that word is. His name's Harold. Loves belly rubs. He always tries to lick your face if you get too close. Mrs. Christensen, thank you so much for telling me in great detail about every single dog currently at the animal shelter. Please, tell me about the Afghan with 3 legs again. Sure, Quadro, we call him. It's one of those ironic names. You know, if you're really interested, I could probably steal one for you. Really? Nah, but I could get you in to meet all of them. We always could use extra hands around the shelter.
Hey.
And if those extra hands also happen to steal a dog, I'm glad you two are able to bond over cute dogs. Really warms my heart. Dad, we're having a moment. Hey, Sailor, your kid's a good egg. Where's your goth prince? You two are usually attached at the hip these days. He's around. Stellar. Mary turns her attention to Amanda. It's not too hard to sneak a dog into college. Trust me, I did it plenty of times back in the day. At one point, I had 3 cats living in my dorm. I decided to leave them to it. All of a sudden, a huge dog leaps up into my arms. Duchess! Hugo and Ernest run up to me. The Duchess giving my face a few broad licks and hops down. We're working on that. Got her into a disciplinary class. She's a wild spirit who runs where she may. I don't mind at all. Ha! Look! Looks like the 3 of you are getting along nicely. She's a valuable addition to the clan. If I hold up my homework in front of her, she'll eat it. Cool. We'll deal with that later. Duchess Cordelia spots a squirrel and darts across the yard. Ernest follows her, laughing. He's actually been a lot more manageable lately. I think taking care of the dog is good for him. Thanks for breaking into my house, I guess. Anytime. Skooch! Brian, you made it! Ha ha! I didn't pass up on good Mac. What do you think of the party? It's not bad. Just not bad? Yeah, it's not bad. Don't let him bait you. Don't let him bait you! Thank you for the lovely compliment. Sure thing, pal. Say, let me know if you ever want to head out onto the lake. I'd be happy to pull you out of the drink again. Deep breaths. Daisy trots up. Hi, Amanda's dad. Hey, Brian's daughter. Hey, you gotta remember my name. She called me Amanda's dad. I'm Skooch, god damn it. See how that feels? This is a really great party. Thank you so much for inviting us. You're welcome, tiny child who knows how to pay a compliment. Brian and I lock eyes. This isn't over. Hey, bro. Bro! This is a real rager. Taking our older age into consideration, I'm trying to be in bed at a reasonable hour tonight. Don't let me get too wily.
Nice.
Don't worry, dude. I'll keep an eye on your fruit punch intake. You know, I'm really glad we're bros again. Me too, dude. Briar and Hazel peek out behind Craig. Hi, little ones. Hello. Hiya. Thank you for all that ice cream cake. Wait, girls, how much of that did you eat? Briar ate 4 pieces. Ask any witness. No, I didn't. Hazel ate 4 pieces and wants to pin it on me because we look alike. I have your face. Nobody will ever believe you. Oh, boy. I'll let you guys figure this out. Good seeing you, Craig. Let's hang soon, yeah? Totally. Tell Amanda congrats for us. Looks like you've settled into the neighborhood quite nicely. Yep. Couldn't ask for a better cul-de-sac. Well, I'm glad. Hopefully, we'll be able to see you at more church events. We got a big schedule planned for the rest of the year. And I'm sure these kids would love to see your dance moves again. Sure thing, Joseph. And maybe if you aren't doing anything later, we could hang out sometime. Sure, Joseph. That'd be great. Well, see you later. Hugo comes up to me with a plate of mac and cheese. The perfect cheddar to mac ratio. Beautiful work, Skooch. Thanks, Hugo. I learned from the best. I've got a pocket full of gift cards that say you already knew a thing or two. Let's get together for trivia night again sometime soon, eh? You know it. You know, I'm really pleased to see Amanda going to her dream school. I'm glad she turned it around for finals. Me too. That scholarship money will really help. Amanda walks by and pretends not to see Hugo. Amanda, come say hi to your old teacher. Hey! Congratulations on graduating. I know you're gonna do great things at art school. Haha, yeah, thanks. Amanda starts to back away. Wait, I just realized that you're not my teacher anymore, so I don't have to be afraid of talking to you. You no longer hold power over me. You're right. Go forth, adult. I can no longer give you detention. Yeah, I'm gonna break anything I want and there's nothing you could do about it. Are you still mad about that time I gave you detention for breaking my globe? Nope.
Yes.
And I'll have you know that globe didn't even fit through the basketball hoop in the first place, so she'll fit into college just fine. Hey, Robert, glad you can make it, you fuck ass. Yup. Robert takes a sip from his drink. Why is he being so cold to me? Yeah, why are you being so cold? Everything okay, you dick? Sure. Why won't you talk to me? I thought we had something, you fucking asshat. Come on, Skooch, you know what this was. I hate you, you goddamn garbage man. You were an object to me the same way I thought I was an object to you. I figured we were on the same page here, at least from how you were acting. But I don't want to be in this if there are feelings involved. I got too much to deal with as it is. Alright, dick. I'll catch you around. Hey, man. Yeah, fuck off, Robert. Hey, man. Matt. Let me know when Amanda leaves for college. I'll have a fresh batch of banana bread Kennedys ready for her. Thank you. I know she'll love that. Have you gotten that oregano smell out of your upholstery yet? Still working on it. Hey, Amanda's dad. I turned to spot Lucian, walking up to me. Yes, Lucian? Thanks for inviting me to your party. Anytime, bud. I know we had a rocky start, but I'm glad to know you. I hope you know how much your dad cares about you. Yeah. My dad's had a rough couple of years, and I know it must not have been easy to raise me alone. He's kind of a weird guy, but I love him a lot, and it seems like you made him happy. So, you're cool in my book. Thank you, Lucian. That means a lot to me. Sure. And let me know if you want me to give you a stick and poke sometimes. Also, I'm sorry about the oregano thing. Thanks for coming by, Lucian. See you around, Skooch. He sold me bunk weed. I'm not over that. As the party starts to wind down, I take a seat on our back porch step. The sun is setting and everyone seems to have eaten their fill. Amanda wanders over and sits down next to me. Killer party, Pops. What can I say? I was inspired. So, I also have something for you. For me? Why? Not to be completely genuine about my feelings for once or anything, but growing up wasn't easy, but it could have been a lot harder if it wasn't for you. Dad, you've been there for me through everything. There's been times in my life where you were my only friend. I'm getting emotional. I was really scared of going to college and being so far away from you, but I realized that everything you've done for me has been to prepare me for this, and I'm ready. I wouldn't be who I am today without you. Don't cry. Don't cry. I swear to God, Skooch, if you cry again. You're the best, Dad, and I love you. And I'm crying. Anyways, that was enough emotional vulnerability for one day. Present time! Amanda hands me a tiny wrap package. I tear the wrapping off to find a framed picture of me and Amanda. Oh, it's us. Kinda shocking. All of our photo albums are just pictures of me, huh? I figured we needed at least one together before I leave. Amanda, thank you. Watching you grow up has been the happiest experience of my life. You're such a talented, intelligent young woman, and I'm excited to see what the future holds for you. Knock 'em dead, kid. Always do. Amanda and I share a hug. This is only the beginning, Pops. Plenty more memories for us down the road. Memories to make and stuff to break, right?
Ugh.
Oh, I'm gonna break so much stuff. World's best dad. Oh, intentionally and unintentionally. You're probably gonna have to pay for most of it. It would be my honor. Hell, you know I've started some fires in my day. Amanda hops up. Looks like someone's been waiting to talk to you. I glance over to the back of the yard where Damien is sitting on a bench beneath our cherry blossom tree. He smiles at us. I'll leave you to it. Me and the Emmas are gonna go get ice cream. You're friends with the Emmas again? Wait, okay, I mean, that's fine. It's high school, no dramas forever. Love you, Pops. Amanda runs off to join her friends. I take a seat next to Damien as the last guests make their way out of the party.
Oh.
Did you know that in Victorian era they would call benches seedy boys? What? Really? I'm kidding, Skooch, but what if? It's good to see you in your civvies again. Thank you. I had a revelation the other day, Skooch, and I think it was largely due to your continued influence upon me. There was a version of myself that might have been embarrassed to show you my true form, my information technology form. But what you said about me, about how my passion was what you truly admired, that emboldened me to feel like myself regardless of how I choose to dress and act. Instead of separate entities, they are simply different facets of myself, a three-dimensional human being with his own thoughts, wants, and needs. I love dressing the way I do, but feelings constricted by what I thought was my own personal brand made me lose sight of why I did this in the first place, to make myself happy. That is a very smart quote. You guys remember that. Don't you ever use your need to look like something that you want to look like stop you from being who you actually are. I place my hand on Damien's and feel a light squeeze. Looking up, I'm greeted by Damien's warm smile. I'm trying to be more comfortable with who I am, rather than dwelling on who I could be to other people. I can't stop smiling. I'm so proud of him. Damien, I'm so happy you've realized that you can be a dog-loving goth. Me too, Skooch. Me too. I feel myself inching closer and closer to Damien. I go to brush a lock of hair out of his face and am shocked at how soft it is. How is your hair so soft? Dog shampoo. Ew. I keep running my hands through his hair as he leans closer to me. Placing a hand on the side of my face, he strokes my cheek with his thumb. You know, public displays of affection were considered scandalous in the Victorian era. Damien pulls me in for a kiss, but I think we can make an exception for you. Is that it? Oh, we beat it! We beat Dream Daddy! Holy moly! What was this, episode 17? Shit! That was a lot of episodes, and we still gotta do the other dads. I'm wondering, are all the end parties gonna be the same, or are they gonna be different? I'm not entirely sure, but I am gonna find out. These credits aren't gonna be that long, right? Because the game was made by a very small group of people, right? I don't know. Story consultation, good experiment with it. Do I know any of these names? It already passed all the names of the characters. Fuck. I want to see if I could recognize anyone, because this was made by the Grumps, which is why it's so cool. Also, you guys should totally check out their show, Shill. You guys should totally check out their show, Good Game. It's about esports. It's actually pretty funny, and the Grumps are much better actors than I thought they were gonna be. I know that sounds a little bit mean, but holy shit, they are so good at acting, it's almost unnerving. Anyways, minigames. Penguin minigame. Oh, let's see what minigames I missed. I did the penguin minigame. Dad battle. Oh, I did that one too. Radio minigame. I don't think I did that one. Piano minigame. Don't think I did that one. Whittling minigame. Don't think I did that one. Skee ball. Nope. Golf. I fucking killed it in that. Fishing. Killed it in that too. Concert minigame. Oh, that's when I found out about the band Pup. The Pup band was awesome. Gargoyle minigame. That minigame was a fucking sham. Fucking hate that stupid minigame. Original score by Jesse Kale. Dream Daddy performed by Bats. Written by Will with courtesy of Anticon. Administered by blah blah blah. DVP is by Pup. This is not DVP by Pup. Ballad of a Fallen Dad. Daughter brag battle theme. It's crazy because this is such a small set of people. This is literally like every category only has like 5 people at most. And it's crazy that they were able to put together a game that was so cool. Playtesters? Do I know anyone on here? Do I know anyone on here? No, I don't. Special thanks to, this is gonna be a long one, isn't it? Yup. Definitely gonna be a huge one. And all of our dads. All of our dads. That is a sentimental thing. Everyone has a dad, and hopefully your dads are all just as awesome as my dad was, because dads are a big part of life. Dad tip 53, pet every dog. What's this? Ooh, I got a cool picture of Damien in a graveyard. That looks hand-drawn. Cute. Cute. All right. Well, that wraps it up for this episode. I'll be back to do another dad or two. But besides that, thank you for watching this episode. If you like it, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, or do whatever you can to remind me that I'm awesome, because I think that you're awesome and you have an awesome face, and I hope you have an awesome day. Until the next episode or the next series, I will see you again.